We are recreating a Nicki Minaj wig and making it completely from scratch, and I got a lot of questions about how I am tying the top. Single knots, double knots, 1 hair, 3 hairs. So I am gonna go through today and completely break down how I am tying this top with visuals and everything. So let's do this. Starting off with the part. The part, I'm doing single hair, single knot, every single hole. Now the reason I'm doing this is that is the most natural looking that you can get without it growing out of the head. Then we move on to the section right next to the part. I'm doing every hole, single hair, but double knot. Now the reason I'm doing double knots is because it's best, if you know that it's not gonna be seen, do a double knot, because you can actually make your double knots when they're just single hair pretty darn small. Plus, I know that once we get past the part, you're not gonna see that hair, but for me, I like the density of single hair. So I'm gonna go in and still do double knots so we don't have any slipping, because I'm also keeping my turnover very short because it's more about length. You can go through with synthetic, split it in half, and actually do double the density, but that's not what we're doing here. I want long because Miss Nicki's wig was long. Moving on to that second section. As you can see, the knots get bigger and they get more spread out. So the more hair that I add per knot, the bigger the knot's gonna be and the more you're gonna see it. So of course, I want to add this as far away from what we're going to see or from the human eye as possible. Plus, when we do this, we can actually speed up the process. Now, when it comes to direction, I laid my top lace so that everything is being ventilated forward. And many people ask, now how does this work without a crown swirl? So since we ventilated forward, we then can toss this back and it will actually just lay over what we ventilated. In wig making, you will learn in your journey that there are many different ways that you don't necessarily need a transition because the hair will lay properly, especially depending on the style you're choosing to put the wig in. Now, I will say this till I'm blue in the face. There are about 1 million ways to build a wig, so there's really truly no wrong way, just the right way for the build and the style you're trying to achieve. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.